Let's make it a good day.
Coming up today, Reboot Bonanza. So many shows are getting rebooted, but one from ABC has us very interested. Can you say Erica Kane? Then, if you're looking for something to binge this weekend, I have just the docuseries for you. And Stephanie Hampton is back with the best cookbooks that make the best gifts. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I wish I was that tan in some of those. Welcome, everybody. We are live from our studios in the Twin Cities. Welcome to the Jason Show. To all of you watching, I'm Jace. Please welcome, filling in for Kendall today, our dear friend. It's Shane Wells, everybody. It's a Christmas miracle.
Hello.
Look at you.
It's been a while since we got to hang together.
It's like Tiny Tim walking. It's a Christmas miracle.
It is. Thank you.
Well, we are thrilled that you're here. We're also thrilled that our audience is here. Let's say hello to our virtual audience today. We have Dana, we have Greta, and is it how do you pronounce your name? Is it Aprila?
Aprila.
Aprila.
Close.
That is a stunning name. Where
Thank you.
Where are you zooming in from?
Duluth.
Oh,
Do a
Duluth.
picture.
Oh, look at that. It's the logo. I'll say it 1,000 times. We love the people of Duluth. Let's say hi to Dana. Dana, where are you zooming in from?
St. Paul.
St. Paul, our capital city. And finally, hi, Greta.
Hi,
Greta, where are you coming in from?
Anoka.
Oh, you know this, one of my favorite cities. I love Anoka, Halloween capital of the world. We're going to be talking with them in just a few minutes throughout the hour. They're here on a very good day because today is our third and final Jason Show holiday show. It's a show that we've named twice. All of our virtual audience members will receive a prize bundle from Mall of America, which includes some great gifts, as well as a $25 MOA gift card. We're also giving away 10 of the prize bundles, and you can enter for your chance to win at home at fox9.com/contest. You have until midnight to register. Virtual audience members, congratulations, ladies. You're here on a good day. See, we don't pay you to be here, but we give you stuff, and that's pretty good. We're just glad you're here. Thank you. Yeah, here it is, Shane. We have all sorts of stuff. Here's the gift card. We have masks. We have a cool hat that the kids are all wearing.
Cute. Yeah, everyone likes the Carhartt hat.
The young kids are wearing. We have a candle. It's fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of presents, right about now, in about 25 minutes or so, I don't know if you got the email. It is the Fox 9 Holiday Bingo. Did you get this email?
Yeah, I haven't checked it.
For the holiday, well, they're doing a bingo for
Okay.
the entire station at 10:30 this morning.
Wait. How are you planning to do that?
Well,
They didn't
we
think
can't
about
go
you, Jason.
because it's at 10:30.
Well, let's take the show on the road.
No, but don't worry about it. I love our Jason Show crew, so I took care of this. Tyler, can you do me a favor? Can you hand me that box right over there? Since we can't participate in the Fox 9 Holiday Bingo Extravaganza, I've taken care of this. Let me trade you here. Tyler, give me this.
What a fancy box.
I know, I got this here. Don't worry about this, Shane. I got us. We're gonna play our own bingo game.
Killing me.
We got our own bingo.
Of course you
Shane,
have
there's a
that.
bingo card, a dauber hidden in that tree for you. Look at the purple gift right at your eye level. You'll see the dauber right there. See the dauber and the bingo card right there.
Did you really throw those into the tree?
I did, yeah. We don't need the Fox 9.
I'm gonna need more than one dauber. You know
We
how
don't
this
need it.
works.
Tyler has a card. Get that dauber out. Everyone play at home. Here's our first number. Here we go. Oh, it's not working.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. There's not a ball coming out. Maybe I'm
Jason,
doing it wrong.
can
Oh,
you
there we
test
go.
This? Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Under the B12, everyone. B12 if you're playing. B12, Jason Show crew members. Okay, we'll play throughout the show there. But see, we don't need.
Can we round up to 13? I got 2 of those.
The crew is playing in the control room now. So, in the audience, are you playing?
Yes.
Greta has a bingo card, for heaven's sake. Look at Greta. She really does have a bingo card. Okay, Greta, let me give you one more number here. Hold on. Under the B7, Greta. B7, Greta.
Bingo!
You have bingo already, Shane?
No.
You win our general manager's second car. That's right. You win her Lexus. That's right. Sheila, give up your car,
So
girl.
exciting.
There we go. Let's get to the hot dish, everybody. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. We have good stuff today. There we go. What's old is new again, especially in Hollywood. Get ready for a new take on a classic TV show based in Minnesota. That's right. Paramount is working on a new drama based on Little House on the Prairie, the novels. Now, the original, you guys know, ran for 9 seasons back in the 70s and 80s, and still airs today. Look at Melissa Gilbert running down that prairie. I love these opening titles. There's Melissa Sue Anderson. They didn't get along with each other.
Oh.
And then
They just
little
let that
Carrie
child
falls.
face plant?
Yeah, she face planted. Now they would edit that out because people would email that that's child abuse. But anyway, I am interested in this because I think when you're going to do a reboot, do it if there's a reason. And I found out this morning there's a reason because I guess I didn't read, let me be very honest, I didn't read the novels. I mean, the last book I read was Super Fudge. So, but I guess the TV show broke from the novels. So there are opportunities. I guess they lived in the woods for a while. They had like Little House in the Woods or something, the first novel was. I don't know. But there's a lot that the TV show never covered. So there are opportunities to stay truer to the original novels.
I have zero interest in this.
I love you.
I mean, none at all.
I
I
know.
just do not think this needs to come back.
See, now you're going to be in the minority here because I think a lot of people, and it's all about timing. Little House on the Prairie came out in the late 70s when there was a gas shortage, an energy crisis, the Iran hostage situation. The country was feeling a little down, like we kind of are now. We all need, this was a comfort. This was a comforter, a blanket for the country. Maybe we need Walnut Grove.
If they film it here,
Yeah, come
I'll
on.
tune in.
Thank you, Shane, for saying
Be
that.
true to
Can we
Minnesota.
talk to the producers? If the thing is set here, will you shoot it here, please? I am sick and tired of Minnesota shows being shot in
Southern
Vancouver.
California.
Yeah, Southern California.
Nope.
I have news for you, Hollywood people. We don't have palm trees, you knuckleheads. From Walnut Grove to Pine Valley. Next up in the hot dish, an iconic daytime TV show could be coming back, and it could be heading to prime time. Kelly Ripa and hubby Mark Consuelos are executive producing a new version of the daytime Zudzer All My Children, or as we called it, All My Kids. It will be called Pine Valley and will follow a young journalist who tries to expose the dark history of Pine Valley, where All My Children was based. Specifically, the feud between two families, the Kane family and the Santos family. Kane as in Erica Kane, girl. Ripa and Consuelos both starred on the soap, which aired for 41 years on ABC before getting canceled in 2011. The new show will feature a new generation of characters as well as a few familiar favorites. You weren't a daytime soap fan either, were you?
No, this looks like another one I'm not going to watch.
God, I love you so much.
But my grandma might.
Yes.
You can't call her at 11.
No.
Which one does she like?
Bold and the Beautiful?
Young and the Restless.
Young and the Restless.
Y&R. Do not talk to her.
Yeah.
Do not call her.
This is great. This is my favorite story of the day, other than Mandalorian, which the internet almost ruined for me. If you haven't watched the season finale of The Mandalorian, do not go on the internet. Anyway, because it's available now. Anyway, this is my favorite story because this was such a part of pop culture, and the way they're doing it, I think, is very smart. The daytime audiences are dropping. You're never going to be able to launch a new daytime soap. So if you're going to do this, do it in prime time like this. People love, and I'm going to say, you can't do All My Children. Don't you dare do the show without Erica Kane. You can't do it without La Lucci.
Okay, I was going to say Susan Lucci. Okay.
That's like doing Dallas without JR.
Do we know if she's on board?
We do not know that.
Ooh.
But they can't. You
They
can't
just
do it.
can't.
You can't. Let's go to the audience. Was anybody watch a daytime TV? Any of you ladies?
Yeah.
Oh, Greta,
No.
Greta, what did you watch? Did you watch the soaps?
Sometimes, and I watch you, Jason, every day.
Okay, well, that's the best answer. We don't need any other answer than that, for heaven's sake. I mean, Greta has a bingo card and she's plugging our show. I mean, that's
Did
fantastic.
you pay her?
I did. Greta, let me give you one more number here real quick, okay? Get your card ready. Under the B2, Greta. Under the B2.
Do you have anything but bees in
No, I don't have nothing
All
but
right.
bees right now. There we go.
Okay.
Thank you, ladies. We'll check back in with you in a little bit. Nothing but bees. I
I
don't know.
haven't got to stamp yet.
No, okay,
I really
first of
want
all,
to.
okay, did she just say stamp?
Did you
no,
stamp
it's,
it?
it's a dauber. You don't stamp, Shane. What
Jade-
are you doing?
Oh, I thought you
You're-
gave me.
You're being a little aggressive with
Well,
the daubing.
because it wasn't working, I thought you
Okay.
gave me one on purpose that didn't work.
No, it's a dauber,
We're good.
not a stamp. Next up, Connie Chung is spilling the tea about some of her former coworkers. And Connie, she don't care no more. That's what we're calling the story. Connie doesn't care. Connie was interviewed by Andrew Goldman for the Los Angeles Magazine podcast called The Originals. Connie said her time at ABC News with Barbara Walters and Diane Sawyer felt like a game of whack-a-mole because every time she popped her head up, they would push her back down.
Wow.
Connie said she hoped the three would form a bond, but instead, they were forced to compete for interviews and airtime. Listen to this. Oh, that's right. We don't. Not yet. Sorry. I thought we had a
More
soundbite there.
anticipation.
We have it coming up because Connie saved her harshest words for her former CBS Evening News co-anchor, Dan Rather. Listen.
Well, he's been
And
described as
I-
somebody with very sharp elbows. I don't know if that.
Or maybe if I turned my back, it was I felt like I might be in a scene of Psycho in the shower.
Oh,
Ooh, she don't care.
that's a visual.
Connie said she was assigned the more tabloid interviews like Tanya Harding and OJ, while Rather got interviews with world leaders. She was treated like crap. She really was. If you go back, Dan Rather didn't want a co-anchor, and CBS made him have a co-anchor because he was in last place. And you could tell. I like Dan now, but he didn't treat her well. And Connie's a great journalist. I would like to see her come back.
Then nobody should be surprised to hear these interviews,
No,
right?
no. Lots more to come, more bingo, more fun. We'll be right back, everyone. Back in a moment. More Hot Dish is next. Looking for a binge watch? I'm going to tell you about a new HBO documentary series you have to see. Then, the final sprint is here. Last-minute gift ideas from Sarah Rogers and Mall of America. And, speaking of gifts, they make a great one, cookbooks. But which ones are on Santa's list? His fave foodie elf, Stephanie Hansen, is checking that list twice. And she'll tell you what's on it coming up.
Were you into the 80s? Was there any 80s music that you were into at all?
Oof, I think the 80s had, the 80s just produced the best music.
Yeah.
I love so many, but growing up, I was obsessing over Madonna. Let's just say that when I graduated middle school and you do the show, we did like a Madonna dance, and I got the solo part to do the Madonna part for the
Right.
Vogue. And we made cone.
Oh, the cone bra.
And everything.
How is Gal Gadot's Vogue? What have you got? How is it?
Oh,
Can you
look
still,
at you.
have
I
you
don't
still
know.
got it?
I don't know. It's hard with the jacket. Here I
is
am
difficult.
starting with the whole, excuses. But next time I'm coming, we're going to Vogue together.
I can't wait. Gal, the film is so...
Please, Wonder Woman. I'll wipe the floor with my Vogue. You've seen it. You've seen it. Yeah.
Well, and you know what I'm going to ask.
Yeah. No, I can't do it right now. My arm
Is it your
hurts.
jacket?
I'm not going to do
Oh.
it, Jeff. I won't. Absolutely. Okay, fine. I will do it. Yeah. Here we go. Crank it, everybody. There we go. Yep, I did it.
Woo-hoo!
Okay.
Gal Gadot looks so silly now.
Under the G52 for the Jason Show.
I got one!
For the Jason Show bingo, because we weren't invited to the Fox 9 holiday bingo. G52.
You're not
Anybody?
bitter, are you?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Not at all.
okay.
Here we go. More late night for you. Viola Davis was on Kimmel last night. Her new movie, Mama Rainey's Black Bottom. Oh, I can't wait to watch this. This is out on Netflix today. She talked about getting a gift from someone we all know.
You've been getting a lot of accolades for this performance, most notably from Oprah herself, who sent you posted this beautiful flower arrangement and a lovely note from Oprah, really just raving about your performance, and champagne as well. Was it good champagne? Or it would be funny if Oprah sent out like some kind of a sparkling wine, like I assume that
it was Dom Perignon, sparkling rosé.
Barbara,
I'm getting the overflow to, her beautiful generosity. She was at my wedding, actually, my last one. I had 3, but that's another story.
My last one. I love Viola Davis. I just adore her. And Jeff, executive producer Jeff, brought up a good point. And we've said this on the show. We love a guest that comes to play. Nothing is worse than a guest that sits there like a turtle wearing a stocking cap.
And most do.
And yeah, but she is fantastic. She's fun. And can you imagine, did you see those flowers from Oprah?
Yes, I saw them.
How much does that cost? Flowers are expensive.
I was going to guess like $500.
Oh, shame.
You think it's more?
Oh, I'm thinking $1,200, $1,400.
I thought I was overdoing it with that.
And I mentioned Jeff. Can we just say how well Jeff knows me? Because not to get too inside, you know what I'm going to say, not to get too inside baseball, but playing music randomly on this show is impossible because we have a computer system made by awful people. So we can't do things spur of the moment.
Nothing is as spontaneous.
Jeff knows me so well that he had Vogue queued up because he knew I was going to undo the... Stop it, Jeff. I'm not doing it again. The first is free. You're going to pay for the second. Next. Jeff, no. You're going to have to pay for that second one. We're getting our first look at the much-anticipated sequel to the 1988 comedy Coming to America. Amazon, look at this, everybody. Come back to the TV. Amazon released the first photos of Coming to America 2, showing Eddie Murphy returning to the character of Prince Akeem. Arsenio Hall, look at our buddy. He's back too.
Wait, those are new pictures?
These are new pictures.
He has not
changed.
No.
I
thought
look at Garcelle.
Original.
Look at Garcelle, everyone, from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in the Real. Yeah. And the barbershop guys. Yeah, the new movie follows the prince as he travels back to Queens after finding out he has a son. Eddie and Arsenio will also be playing several other characters like they did in the first one. Coming to America 2 comes out on Amazon Prime on March 5th. And isn't our buddy Louie? I think he's back. Louie Anderson's back in it too.
Oh, nice.
Hi, Louie, we love you. But yeah, I can't wait.
I think I got to watch the first one, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tyler, get your card ready for the Jason Show staff bingo 075. 075. There we go.
This is the worst game ever.
Hey, at least we have a game. Thanks to Mama Haas, I got this. I love it that my mother-in-law just randomly has a bingo machine. Next up, it's the rant heard around the world. Tom Cruise going off on crew members for not following COVID protocol on the set of Mission Impossible 7. Now it seems some staffers are like, no, I'm gone. According to the Sun newspaper, 5 crew members quit the movie after a second rant from Cruise on Tuesday. Reports are there's been tension on the set since the first outburst, and several people have had enough. Cruise was upset not everyone on the set was taking safety precautions as seriously as he was, and became worried the production would have to shut down, thus costing jobs. I said it before, I'll say it here. I get his rant. I get the reason for it. He isn't just the star, he's the executive producer. And in the movie world, the executive producer is in charge of the production. And he doesn't need to worry about income, but the crew members do. And he wants to keep them working. I think that's a genuine concern. However, look, I have a mouth like a sailor, but in this day and age, you can't talk to people like that anymore. You can't talk to your employees like that anymore. I mean, Jeff used to me in the late 90s, but he can't anymore.
No, he can't.
No.
Jeff never talks to you like that.
Jeff has never raised his voice, let alone yelled at me like...
He just makes really great faces at you. You know you're in trouble.
Oh, this is my favorite. Stop. Stop.
See, it's silent, too.
It's silent. He's like the Charlie Chaplin of bosses. Yeah. Next up, if you're looking for something to watch this weekend, okay, Shane, get ready. I know you haven't. You have to watch this. We have a new recommendation. It's a 4-part docuseries on HBO called Murder on Middle Beach. It's the true story of a young filmmaker trying to find out who killed his mother. Take a look at this.
Hello?
So I've been working on like a documentary about Mom, and I wanted to ask if you'd be willing to be interviewed about it.
I'm not sure I could talk about things.
What do you mean?
There's obviously more to the story than any of us really know.
That's the filmmaker. His name is Madison Hamburg. There's him in home videos as a kid. There's the mom in question, who uncovers secrets about his family as he tries to solve the mystery of his mother's death. I don't want to give too much. I want this to unfold for folks, but there's so many things to talk about. First off, it is amazing that this young man, and this is what's one of the unusual things about this documentary. Usually, the person, I mean, it's focused on the mom, but really it's about him.
Right.
And it's about his family. Usually, you don't do your own documentary. So it is, I don't care who it is. How do I say this? You become even more attached to him. You feel more empathy for him because it is his mother that's the focus of this documentary. And he is interviewing his relatives. He is interviewing the investigators, asking questions about his mother, who was, and I don't want to get too graphic because, hello, we're a happy show, but his mother was brutally murdered. And you learn that this is let me just tell it like it is, a messed up family. Look, every family's messed. We all have Nutter Butters. You know, we all have Nutter Butter layers in our cakes, but this family has a lot of issues. And from one episode, I'm pausing because I don't want to reveal anything. From one episode to the next, and there's only 4, you're like, oh, it could be this person. And then in episode 3, you're like, oh, it could be these 2 people. And then they introduced this thing called gifting tables. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
During the financial crisis of 08, 09, 10, gifting tables was like a Ponzi scheme, a pyramid scheme on the East Coast, that gained popularity, and it was like a women's club. But they talked in code to evade authorities. An entry into this club cost $5,000. So I would invite you, and what I would ask you to do is bring an appetizer. So Shane,
what does that mean?
An appetizer means $5,000.
Oh.
And then you invite people, you recruit people, you ask them to bring appetizers, and the pyramid scheme goes from there. And eventually, when you are a dessert, you start to, I'm not kidding.
I know,
you
it just
start
sounds
to
ridiculous.
you start to make money off the scheme. That is a portion of this. It is, yeah.
I have 2 questions.
Go ahead.
Number 1, are you immediately drawn in?
No,
Or do you have to
great
give it?
question. Give it, episode 1, we almost gave up on it. Jeff told me, no, keep going. It gets better and better and better. Second question?
Second question, this is a big one. Is there any kind of resolution at the end?
Shane, that's a tricky one, my dear friend. I'd rather just call a bingo number, but
Already?
I'll say...
like, do we feel
yes,
satisfied by the ending?
I did.
Okay.
I did. And then there is an addendum. Make sure you search for that.
Okay.
The documentary ends, and there's an update already. So research that on your own.
You got me. I'm in.
Let's go to the audience. Again, that's called Murder on Middle Beach on HBO. Ladies, what are you guys binging? Anybody have any recommendations? Are you guys loving any shows right now for this holiday week?
I've been watching Big Interview with Dan Rather. I know you mentioned you weren't a huge fan of him, but I love the interviews.
No, you know what? I am actually a fan. I didn't like the way he treated Connie, but I do like his interviews. And is that a podcast, my friend, or is that a show?
It's like a podcast.
Oh, I love it. I love a good interview show. Thank you, ladies.
It's fantastic.
We'll check in with you.
I'm still hooked on Little House on the Prairie because I lived in Walnut Grove, and they had Little House on the Prairie days every year. And Karen Grassley would come there, and we loved it as kids, little kids.
You know what I'm wondering? I think the most important person to be cast has to be Nellie Olson. Who are they going to get to play the new Nellie?
Right?
I know.
Right?
Maybe
Yeah.
David Spade. Someone recommended. That would be hysterical. Thank you, ladies. We'll check it back in with you a little bit later. Phil Jones said David Spade. Yeah. Still to come, everybody. His and her gift ideas, plus a few last-minute suggestions for the kiddos. And later, our buddy Stephanie Hansen is back with her picks for the best cookbooks to give and to get this time of year. Hansen and more bingo when we continue. Okay, let me get another right in it. Oh, that one fell. Oh, no. G53. Under the G53. There we go.
Got it.
The Jason Show crew bingo. Welcome back. Just 1 week to go until Christmas. As you finish your shopping, it's easier than ever, really, to support local businesses. Shane does these stories all the time. The Lab Collective Market at the Galleria in Edina features local brands, but the way you buy things is a little different. This is great. Check it out from Kendall.
Okay, Molly, tell me all about the Collective, because this is just like really pretty, but what is it?
The Collective is an annual pop-up market that Lab has curated. This is our 5th year doing so. But of course, this year we really needed to reimagine, with safety being the #1 priority. And with these amazing windows, it was the perfect opportunity to create these inspiring individual windows for 44 different local businesses to have the opportunity for a touch-free and vendor-free local shopping experience throughout the holiday season. With a quick click on your phone, you can just, with that QR code, instant access to get more information about the business and to shop online. This was actually one part of this bigger holiday reimagined experience that we were going to do with Galleria during the holiday season. So we're thrilled to still be able to have this as something that people can come enjoy and shop 44 different businesses all in one place.
Handy dandy phone.
Okay.
Molly's actually going to walk us through this QR thing, because I know for me, it honestly was like, I didn't know how to do it. So let's try this. Let's say I want something. Oh, this is a great planner from Wit and Delight.
Yeah.
What do I do?
Okay. You're going to get out your phone and you're going to pretend like you're going to take a photo.
Okay.
So get your camera app out.
Okay.
You got it. And I'm not kidding you. It's as easy as just hovering that camera over that QR code,
and it pops up.
It's all automatic. Yep, and it will automatically take you to your web browser that shows the website for that business.
Okay.
Immediately to their website to shop.
That's crazy. Okay, so this brought me right to this book, but you said that you're going to be changing things out so it's other product time. So tell me about that.
Yes, so we've had these products on display for the last couple of weeks. And just if you've already come and you've seen what we've had on display, we're actually switching them out later today. So come on back, see more products. And if you haven't been, just know there's going to be more for everyone to see, because it's just a fun way to showcase a few different items from these different businesses throughout the holiday season.
And then how long does this go for?
Throughout the holiday season until the end of December.
Okay.
Yeah.
All you need is your phone, so I'm going to go shop.
It's great. I know you've done, over the past few weeks, a lot of stories about shopping local. I said, I forgot what guest it was, and I really mean this. I think if we can pull a few positive things out of 2020, and that's hard to do, but if we can pull a positive thing out of the year, one of them is I think there has been a renaissance in the desire to shop local and to support local businesses. Do you see that on the ground? I mean, not like you're
on the ground.
Tom Brokaw,
Yes,
but I mean,
covered.
but do you see that?
Yeah, oh, definitely, especially with restaurants too. I think, you know, you kind of assume, I mean, chains need support too, but they're chain restaurants, and so you want to make sure that that neighborhood restaurant stays in business.
Yep.
So providing, you know, getting their takeout, so important. So we've been trying really hard to make sure we support the places around us that we love.
Yeah, obviously, full disclosure, I have a lot of people in my life that are in the restaurant business. A lot of people. I'm a small business owner, and and people think, oh, if my one meal that I ordered isn't going to make a difference. It does. You know, if everyone thought like that, if everyone ordered from the shops that mean a lot to them in their neighborhood, it would keep them afloat until we can get on the other side of this, because they can make money off of takeout. I mean, they can keep the people employed by takeout. There's a ton of examples of it as they pivot, and they've had to pivot, and a lot of them have done it really well. And now with the outdoor dining, make sure you take advantage. There's been lists cultivated of all the places doing outdoor dining. Try to go and support them. You know what? It's going to get these restaurants over the hump. So,
absolutely.
Yeah. You can check out the Lab Collective inside the Galleria or head to labminneapolismpls.com. We're going to take a break, everybody. We'll be back right after these words. Oh, let me get another number for you.
Thank you. I did a
Welcome back, everyone. Hey, next week we're really excited. We have a whole new week of brand new shows, and they are really special because they're all kind of holiday themed. We're going to be looking back at the best of the best of the best of 2020, the most watched segments of the year based on our Facebook page. We also have our favorite guests from the food and DIY world and our favorite celebrity moments. See if yours made the list. Plus, you guys have been sending us your holiday pictures. We asked you a few days ago to show us your holidays on the Jason Show Facebook page. We're going to be sprinkling your holiday pictures throughout next week's shows. It all begins on Monday, and then Christmas Eve day, we have a really special episode where the Jason Show family shares some of our favorite Christmas memories, holiday memories with all of you. And it all begins next week at 10 right here on The Jason Show. And don't forget, if you miss our show live, you can always catch it on our YouTube channel. Just search for Jason Show TV. You'll always find it there. Well, it is the perfect gift for anyone who loves to cook and eat, and she loves to do both. She is our foodie person. So if you're looking for something with a foodie on your list, she can help you because she has her picks of the best cookbooks. She is the co-host of The Weekly Dish, and she's our good friend. Joining us by phone is Stephanie Hansen. Hi, Steph.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
Good. You know, there's some gerbils and monkeys messing with the Zoom today.
Yeah, and I'm sorry you can't see me because I look so cute.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Modesty, party of one. Your table's ready. Modesty.
Oh, there is none.
No, I know. Okay, Steph, let's start with book number 1. And this book sounds very familiar to Jason Show viewers. This is a book that executive producer Jeff recommended as well. Tell us about it.
I'm not sure which one you've picked yet.
Oh, it is the 100 Cookies.
Oh, okay. So there's a book, and it's by the woman, her name's Sarah Kiefer, and she wrote the Vanilla Bean blog.
Okay.
And she became famous because the New York Times shared her technique of having a pan and putting your chocolate chip cookies on it, and then you smack your pan when it comes out of the oven. And what it does is it really flattens out the cookies.
Yeah.
So that was sort of her entry into mainstream pop culture. And her cookie book was totally sold out. They've just gotten a new shipment. But it's just amazing that this local gal, who's so wonderful, she's so great, has this book. It's called 100 Cookies. The chocolate chip cookie recipe is in there. And also just her other techniques and recipes are really, really good.
Yeah, we had her on the show, and you're right. She was so sweet. And I always, and I know you agree, I like to see really good people succeed, and she just seemed like a good person.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, next, the best cookbooks for gifts, Land of 10,000 Plates. Oh, we have you, Mrs. Claus, we have you. Look at you, Mrs. Claus.
Right? Okay. Now, I know we're in the middle of our cookbook segment, but Jace, can you see my Happy Holidays card to you?
Oh, joyful holidays. Look at that.
This is to all of the Jason Show friends, listeners, Jeff, Ted, Eric, all the producers. I just wanted to say happy holidays.
Well, happy holidays. I mean, you still don't have a picture of me or Ted behind you, but that's okay. We'll let that slide again. Okay. Next book, Land of 10,000 Plates, my love.
Oh, this one is so cute. This is Patrice M. Johnson. If you have someone that likes to read story with cookbooks, this is a great one. It's got great Minnesota stories. She's got some funny walleye macaroni and cheese. She's got some wild rice recipes, but they're actually really good recipes too. She's a great cookbook writer. She's a super fun person. Land of 10,000 Plates is a pick.
Okay, and look at you thinking of the kiddos. The Betty Crocker book for boys and girls.
You know, I had this book when I was a little kid. It started off my journey into cooking. I get it for all my nieces and nephews. It's a reprint of the original book, but it has a recipe for oatmeal cookies that's really great. It has pigs in a blanket where you wrap them up in some dough. It also has the best chocolate pudding recipe, and the recipes are easy. Kids as little as 7 can use this book. So I just really like it. I recommend it for kids.
Instant Pot. You are the queen. You are the queen. There are 2 books. It's so big of a topic. There are 2 books. What are they?
Well, Melissa Clark is one of my favorite recipe developers. She's from the New York Times, and she has the classic Instant Pot cookbook. It has about 75 recipes, and it was so popular, and we recommend it so much. And then she came up with another one that's comfort food classics. So that one has like your macaroni and cheese, your chicken parmesan, like just kind of more homey wintertime Minnesota recipes that you can tuck into. And both of her cookbooks are great. If you have an Instant Pot person, this would be one of the cookbooks that I would recommend. It's not necessarily a beginner cookbook, but the Instant Pot isn't that hard. People just have to crack it open and get going and try it.
Okay, another one? That's it. Oh, those are the two. Okay. The baking book for young chefs is your final one, is what I meant to say. I apologize.
Yeah. So, once you get past the Betty Crocker cookbook and you have like an 11, 12, or 13-year-old, the baking book for young chefs, I think, takes them to that next level. Baking is actually a really good way to cook because it's super precise and they learn about measurements. And so I just like this book, this whole series. They have a regular series too of just regular food that's not baking. I would recommend for kids that are like out of that little stage and ready to kind of move on, the tween stage, as it were.
Good recommendations. I started to say this a couple days ago before we go. As I look back, and I'm grateful for things in this crappy year, I'm grateful for you being a part of our show, and most importantly, I'm just grateful to you as a friend.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss everybody. We're all at home and the world is feeling kind of negative, and I just like to hang out with fun people, cook simple food, and be fun. It's just fun. This is the holiday season, for God's sake.
I know. Ho, ho, ho. Stephanie Hansen, everybody. If you missed any of the cookbook Stephanie talked about, we'll be posting this on our Facebook page and YouTube page a little bit later. Just search for Jason Show TV. And be sure to check out Stephanie's website, stephaniesdish.com. Still to come, great last-minute gifts right after this. We're going from one fabulous lady to another. Welcome back. As we head into the final weekend to shop for Christmas gifts, odds are you still have a few people left to shop for. Joining us live with some ideas for kids' toys as well as couples' gifts is our friend, Sarah Rogers from the Mall of America. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Jason.
Let's start with the kiddos, my dear friend. And we're going to start with a karaoke microphone. Let's start them young in their singing career, Sarah.
Yes, let's do it. I found this. It's a Bluetooth microphone and speaker. I found it at the Hey Joy toy store here at the Mall of America, and that's a newer store. And so if you were into singing karaoke, this is going to be a fun way to do it.
I had that microphone when I was a kid, but I just used it to host the Tonight Show. That's what I played.
I'd be Diana Ross. Let's all reach out, touch.
Look at you. Look at you, Sarah. Okay, candy canes. What do we have?
Ooh, candy canes. This is from It's Sugar. We know candy canes are popular this time of year, but how about an Oreo flavored candy cane?
Really?
Yes. Oh, my granddaughters love Oreos, so I know this is going to be a big hit for them.
I love that. My mom, Sarah, she used to, we didn't do a lot of stocking stuffers, but she always gave me Lifesavers. Always, that book of Lifesavers. Any kid from the 80s remembers those. No matter what, I always got those. Okay.
Oh, the red ones were my favorite.
Yes. Okay, a medical kit for kids.
Yes, you can inspire that little one to become a doctor. I found this at the J.M. Crimp's Adventure Store, and it has like 8, medical little supplies, including the stethoscope and eyeglasses and a notepad and an ear scope. So a lot of fun in store with that one with role play.
Okay, let's move to couples gifts. And the first is shoes, right?
Oh, these are for the little ones.
Oh.
Actually, slippers from the Tom store. I remember their concept too. If you buy one, they give one to a child in need. But aren't these the cutest little slippers? They've got so many cute shoes for kids at the Tom store, from casual to dressy. But I love these little slippers. They're like faux Sherpa lining here, little Velcro, and the plaid is so cute. And a little rubber sole.
I love that.
Nice little traction there.
I love Toms. What do we have for the couples, Sarah?
Well, if you have somebody on your list that has been, kind of mentioning that their eyes have been strained, they're spending a lot of time on their devices, at the iBob store, they sell the blue light eyeglasses. So this is one of my favorites. This is the Humboldt Narrator, but they've got lots of styles and they're so easy to shop. They've got it sectioned off by squares, round, rectangle. So you'll have a lot of fun shopping in there. And Cynthia is so fabulous if you need a little help.
Yeah, she is. I have a couple pairs of iBobs. I don't mind me. I think actually these are iBobs, if I remember correctly. And ornaments, Sarah, what do we have?
Okay, from Mona Williams, I just love this. This is a Santa egg ornament. What's really cool about it, though, is they sell the Santa in different complexions, from fair to deep. So whatever resonates with you. And if you are really trying to commemorate 2020, you can even get one with a mask. Oh, they're hand painted. Isn't that cute?
I love it, but Sarah, once we're done with this year, we aren't going to want to commemorate nothing from 2020. Let's just be real.
This is one for the history books, isn't it? I'm telling you.
We'll have that Santa this year, Sarah, and then we will throw it out the window next year.
So get the one without the mask. You'll love it.
Exactly. Sarah, like I said to Stephanie, as we look back on the year and the positives of it, you're a positive. You're a good friend of our show, and you have been for years, and I'm really grateful for you. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Sarah Rogers from the Mall of America, my second home. We'll be right back, everybody. Shane's back. We'll wrap things up for the week, for the day, for the year. Next. Jason Show Crew Bingo. N32, Shane. N32. Welcome back. You've heard of Elf on a Shelf.
Done.
But how about Ted on a fridge? Earlier this week, kid baking champion Paige made us laugh with her picture of producer Ted on her refrigerator. Well, Paige isn't alone. Scott shared this picture showing Ted on their fridge. Scott asks, does this mean I'm in the cool kids club? Yes, it does, Scott. Yes, it does. And it's permeating throughout the Facebook group, the Jason Show Fan Club. I love them. Hi, everybody. They want to get in the virtual audience. We'll help you. Everyone's doing it.
How about you?
I don't have Ted on my fridge, no.
You need to have Ted on your fridge, I think. And Jeff.
I see Jeff and Ted every day. It's fine. Yeah. We're going to take a break, everybody. We're going to wrap things up right after this. I'll put Jeff on my fridge, on my microwave.
Right up right there.
Yes.
Hello.
Welcome back, everybody. Shane's here. Wrapping things up for the day, the week, and the year. Let's say hello to our fabulous audience. We'll say goodbye to them. Dana, Steph, Apriya, and Greta. Thank you guys so much for being here. Sincerely, we really, 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 really appreciate it and hope that you guys have a great holiday. So thank you. There they are. Oh, look!
Oh,
look at the puppy!
Thank you.
Oh, look.
I love you.
We love you, Apriya. Thank you guys. Sincerely, I so appreciate, as I said to all the guests, I appreciate you guys sticking with us through a very difficult year, and the fact that you're in our virtual audience means a lot. So have a great holiday season, ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You too.
Bye, guys. We had a great day today as part of our third and final Jason Show holiday show of the season. Everyone in that virtual audience will receive a gift box from the Mall of America, and you can enter for your chance to win one of 10 other gift boxes by going to fox9.com/contests. So there we go. Right there's the address right there. Go, go, go. Okay, Shane, you went to a really cool place. We're talking about supporting local.
Yes, Cafe Astoria, St. Paul. It's on Grand Avenue. They are making a latte I thought you needed in your life.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Let me see this. Let me see this.
This is the Baby Yoda.
That's Grogu. Call him Shane. Oh. His name is Grogu.
Okay, Grogu latte. That doesn't sound nearly as cute.
Look
as
at that,
Baby Yoda.
Shane.
Look at that infant alien.
Where's that at again?
That's Cafe Astoria. It's on Grand in St. Paul. They have all these really cool lattes. Some have gold flakes. Some have rainbow foam designs.
I love it.
And they're a very cool cool team that run it too. So.
Well, thank you for being here, sweetie. I appreciate it.
Thanks for
I really
having
do.
me.
I miss you. And Kendall, wherever you are, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And to all of you, I am going to be off for the next few weeks, but we have all new shows next week that you're going to love. I'm grateful for all of you for sticking with us through what's been just a nutty year. So thank you so much. Monday, we begin a week of shows looking back at some of our favorite segments. Go out there and be yourself, everybody, because nobody can tell you're doing it wrong. I love you, and I'll see you in 2021.